guys, this is one of the really sucky times as a video or a YouTuber or whatever you want to call it. I've just been racking my head and my computer for the last hour, and I've lost an entire day of filming, an entire video of footage. But I spent the entire day fixing the 350Z, did a whole bunch of cool stuff to it, got it all sorted out, and spent heaps of time like on different angles, actually like really concentrated on making a rad video, and I've lost it all somehow. So all I've got is the celebration skit, so I'm going to chuck that in right here and then get on to the next day's video. So sorry guys, we did do a bunch of work on the 350 that I would have loved to show you guys, but I lost the footage and that sucks, and that is just part of vlogging, so it is what it is. Let's jump into the video now. Sorry if the rest of the video, I'm sure I'm not this upset, but yeah, this is, you know, midnight and can't find footage, just so frustrating.
Back.
Good morning guys, welcome to another video. I don't know why I said morning, it doesn't matter. Anyway, it's been a really busy morning here at the Fink residence. We've had the pool guys come past and remove all the boxing from the pool, so it's starting to look a bit more real now, so that's really rad. So the pool with no more boxing around it. Tiana's still watering it multiple times a day. But first thing we have to do this morning is take the Raptor back to Ford for a few warranty issues, one of them being the fact that the steering wheel fell off. There seems to be water coming from the water reservoir, some sort of leak, and I want them to definitely check over that steering wheel. Oh, and the battery is losing voltage, so I'm not sure if that's a warranty issue. Being that the car's only a year and a half old, shouldn't really be killing a battery already, but it seems to be pretty common with these new cars, so that's a bit of a bummer. So we'll take it now and drop Boston off at school and go and see it Ford. Just hopped in the car, generally give it 30 odd seconds and it'll come up with my battery warning. It does this like every day. There it is. So battery or charging system service now, and according to someone in the know, they said that that's the battery and not the alternator. So yeah, we'll see. Let's head to Ford after dropping the little man off. All right guys, so we've dropped the Ford off, the Raptor off. They've put me in, I don't even know what kind of car I'm in. I think I'm in like a Ford Puma or something. It's sort of brand new, 220 Ks old. It's actually a really nice little car. Anyway, it's good of them giving me the courtesy car. But one of the things I got super triggered while I was there, to be honest with you guys. I didn't film any of it. I don't think it's respectful to film those people in their workplace doing their job, but what the service guy said is, like, told me I was still red flagged, and then I've called the guy at Ford Australia that I know, or that I don't know, that I've been dealing with, and was obviously pissed because I've been told there wasn't a red flag. And what they're saying is, which is fair, just the service guy used the wrong terminology, but there is a note on essentially my warranty to make sure that it goes through the right person and the right calls get made, as far as making sure, you know, my car gets fixed when it should. You know, things like, you know, that happened in the past was more so on the dealership side of things, where my transfer case that was wrong with the Raptor, I was having, you know, every single time I went there, I was, you know, explaining that my transfer case had an issue, and it wasn't, you know, I don't think it was probably not even engaged in four-wheel drive, you know what I mean? It wasn't going to do it unless you took it onto something steep to replicate the issue, and I guess they didn't do that or weren't willing to do that. So, you know, that got dragged on for months and months and months and months, and ultimately I think caused other damage, which would have been the front diff. As I was saying, the front diff, because my GoPro is playing up again, so I think I need to get a new GoPro now. But anyway, there's just basically a collapse of communication that happened that I think caused a lot of my issues. So now, for what I understand, Ford are just making sure that everything goes via them. You know, any of my issues at all go via Ford Australia, so they can make a proper decision on it. Stuff like the reason my car's there today is the water overflow, or I forget exactly what it's called, seems to be cracked and leaking. So that's a no-brainer. That's obviously a failure. My steering wheel coming loose, nearly falling off. I wanted them to check that and potentially replace maybe where the airbag is, because the back of it isn't like it should be anymore. And yeah, for me personally, when I'm driving a car, it's the things that are directly within my vision that can really bug me. Like the back of the car can literally be written off, but if the bonnet's funky or the dash is funky or anything like that, it really does, like, it frustrates me. So you know, I want them to sort that out, and a few other little like niggly bits and pieces that I just want them to have a look at, and a service while I'm there, because I only got a service like a month ago, and I've literally done nearly 15,000 Ks in this month because of going up to the Cape and a whole lot of towing and everything that I have been doing in the last month or so. So that's been pretty crazy. Yeah, so anyway, we're going to get on with a regular part of my day. Now I've got a memory card in my camera that works. I'm going to head out and try and get this dash fitted to my S13. All right, may look like not a lot's happened, but we've been outside doing homeowner stuff. It was cute, wasn't it?
Oh my god, it's so good. One of my favourite games is playing homeowner. Luke said it's not a game.
It's not a game.
I think it's a game.
We're literally, yeah, we've been
It's
ripping...
not a game, it's a lifestyle.
Yeah, exactly right. It's wifey's birthday coming up very soon, and she wants to do a special for the merch.
When's my birthday?
So I'll let you explain. 26th.
Oh?
This month.
He never knows it. So it's my birthday on Monday, which is in a couple of days. Don't know what day this is going up. So I thought I'll just do like a little...
Friday.
Huh?
This is going up Friday.
Friday, okay. So I just want to do a little promo. So every $31 spent, which, trust me, easy to spend $31, I'll throw in free air freshener. You spend $62? Yeah, 2 free air fresheners. If I like the look of your order, you might get a few extra air fresheners. If I'm feeling generous, maybe a little bit drunk while I'm doing your order, might throw in some stickers. You never know. It's like Christmas in July. It's the season for giving.
But we're trying to clear some stock, guys, because we've possibly found a new supplier, and we're going to be making some serious orders, and I do have multiple designers now in the last few days that I've been back and forth with, working on new designs. So I'm really pumped about some of the new stuff we got coming out. I think you guys are going to be super pumped as well. And obviously the brand changed from Luke Fink & Co to just Fink & Co, so we need a new logo. So yeah, now I'm going to go do some dash stuff. All right, so now the scary bit, I'm finally on to cutting up my proper carbon dash. So here we go. First cut, and the bottom piece is actually fiberglass, it's not carbon, so it's like a combination. How can I explain? All right, more scariness going down now. I have to cut actual carbon. A little bit scary, but. Not too bad, real carbon. Hold it. So scary. Do the same on the other side. Woohoo! Alright, so that dash is almost in place. Definitely need to make some adjustments, but that's looking pretty damn good. Definitely need to make some adjustments. I'll keep playing around with it now. So I'm pretty happy where I got that sitting. I need to lower the back of it just a smidge to miss the windscreen. Like, I think it'll be okay, but I will just cut the tiniest bit out for the bottom of the dash. I've actually been able to slot a little piece here and been able to push that into there. So not 100% if that'll be its final placement, but the height and everything seems really good. Like, if you look at where the steering wheel is to the top of the dash there. I'm just looking at my PowerTune digital dash. I'm not sure, because I kind of would love to recess it into the carbon fiber dash, but it's not really a but it's like, when it's in the dash, it'll be kind of far away. I definitely won't be able to use it while I'm driving. And I don't really want to position it, you know, back here. I don't really like the look of the dash being off the, well, what do I mean, the screen being like off the dash. So I think I'm going to be cutting into this carbon fiber dash and basically using this as a template, and I'll line this up like so and cut around at the inside diameter of that, which will be the same as the rear of the PowerTune unit here. And then I should just be able to literally bolt it on to the carbon fiber, and I think that's definitely going to be the best look for it. Just means when I'm doing adjustments and stuff, as far as adjusting the dash, which I'm barely going to have to do, to be honest with you. Like, I barely touch it in the 8.6. I just, like, obviously just look at it. Occasionally I mess around with the brightness, but other than that, like, it stays pretty you know, pretty tidy and just tucked away. So I think that's going to be the aim. I'm not going to be able to spend any more time on the dash today, but it's literally secure in there just with those two bolts there. And they are rubber mounted, so it's basically rubber mounted right now. My plan will be to add probably another 2 bolts or something at the back here, just to hold it on, something where it's going to be super easy to still be able to get the dash out. Just because I want to be able to take this dash out super easy, just to get to stuff behind the dash. And you know, because we do have a couple water lines running behind the dash, we've got clutch master behind there, so, you know, rather than, you know, cutting a big hole here because my clutch master's just down there, I'd rather have the dash fixed but be somewhat easy to pull out when needed. So I'm actually really happy with how well set up this side is. It's just the other side over here is loose, so I might leave that side the way it is, other than just lowering the back of it down a little bit, but then just find some sort of you know, mount or somewhere I can mount something off, preferably underneath, just a bolt or two. Like, it is a carbon fiber dash, there's no weight in it, it doesn't need to be super duper secure. It just needs to be in there and held tightly. You know, so if I did have an accident, we definitely don't want the dash going anywhere. I actually had an interesting, well, no, it was an accident, because it cost me the event. Now I remember about it. I'd had a really horror run in the old V10 BMW I used to drive. I'll chuck a quick clip of that in here. So that car, I was in Austria and I actually snapped a tail shaft, and then we ended up getting another tail shaft that wasn't the right tail shaft, but it was enough to sort of make the car work. And the vibrations through the car were absolutely intense, like crazy. Like I could barely see the car was vibrating that bad. And we went on to battles. I won my first battle. I think it was my second or third battle, so like top 8 maybe. I was coming into the corner literally on the handbrake. The event that Drift Masters was just at, and there's a corner that tightens right up, and when I was there, I literally got on the handbrake and the dash fell down and jammed between the handbrake and everything else. So you'd imagine pulling on this handbrake and the dash fell down into there, and the handbrake literally got stuck on. Like I dumped the clutch and I was like, and I didn't even immediately click to why the car wasn't going anywhere until I came to a dead stop, and I was just like, what the hell? And I'm like, oh, it's the dash. Literally picked the dash up and put it back on and then drove around the rest of the course. It was very upsetting. Long way to go, all the way to Austria on that event. I went all the way over there and had that happen. The tail shaft, when the tail shaft snapped, it literally came through the floor next to my seat. Nearly got me, but yeah. Anyway, I'm pretty happy with where the dash is sitting, guys. We're gonna head down the track now, check out what's happening for a Thursday night drift. So let's go. Definitely another VQ kind of day. Loving it. Forgot to film because sometimes I just get in the mode and start doing things and forget to document it, but I've been having a lot of issues with the 370Z's steering wheel coming loose, and basically the long and short of it is I have a really cheap Chinese Boss kit in it, and it seems like basically it's coming loose because of that. So I've gone ahead and bought another different cheap Chinese lock kit. I don't learn, and I'm gonna chuck, yeah, I want to chuck the genuine Nardi in the JZX90, because I've actually done a deal. I don't even know how the deal came about, but it's ended up that I'm getting an OMP wheel for my S13, which is a super rad OMP wheel. I'm pretty bloody excited to get it actually, from the NZ OMP dealer. So I think that is pretty bloody rad. It was something to do with, he made a deal that if I got the carbon fiber dash, he would supply me a steering wheel, and I completely forgot about it, and I got the carbon fiber dash and he was like, I owe you a steering wheel. And yeah, so that definitely super rad. I really appreciate that, and it's just a pretty cool part of having the YouTube channel, is like little opportunities like that arise, and it's definitely quite cool. And you know, appreciate you guys hanging out and watching my videos, because it definitely doesn't go unnoticed. It's changed my life quite a bit, the old YouTube, so it's fun. Well, it hasn't changed a great deal, it's just that now I can do more of what I was doing, because you know, amazing companies like the guys from ONP NZ you know, see the channel and are helping me out with stuff, and GK Telk already did help me out previously, but now, you know, obviously there's return on it with the YouTube channel, so they help me out more now. And with that said, I actually made a huge GK Tech order today, which I'm pretty pumped to get. So that will come, I'm guessing next week, but we've ordered everything we need for wifey's 350Z. So I'm very, very pumped to get that car out here. Well, not everything. I still need to order like an oil cooler kit and maybe like better fans and stuff for it. But anyway, this is the eBay like works bell style steering wheel thing I've got. So I don't know, it's nothing flash. I don't need horns, so I'm gonna yank the horn stuff out. Yeah, not needed whatsoever. I don't need those. Have to yank these bottom ones out a bit harder than that. Don't know why these things won't come out bloody tight. So yeah, chuck this Chinese one on, and I'm gonna use a flat style Nardi on this now that I've had hanging around. It's a little bit dusty, a little bit worn out, but I'm waiting on a new GK Tech steering wheel for this car. So when that one comes, I'm gonna get the new suede GK Tech dish wheel on here. So pretty excited to get that, and that'll make everything better. There we go, eBay special boss kit with my Nardi. So it flips up like that, so you can get in and out, locks in. Little to no movement in there, so that's definitely cool. Probably just need to clean up the middle of this wheel a little bit so it looks a bit nicer. Other than that, I think we're pretty good, huh? I like it. That'll do until I can get a GK Tech one in here. It's a little bit bigger wheel, I believe. Oh no, it might be like 10 mil bigger. So I'm gonna go chuck this Nardi in the JZX90 now, because it's needed one for a long time. I love my Nardis too. All right, so the current wheel on the JZX90 is a personal wheel. They're made by Nardi anyway, I think. Yeah, so the new wheel going on is going to be slightly bigger, but it's dished as well. But the cool thing with the Toyota is it has telescopic steering wheel. So I'll be able to put the dish wheel on, slide it back down, and have the wheel literally exactly where I want it. So I'm going to get on to ripping this Johnny off now. Alright, I'm pumped. The Nardi wheel is in the 90 and it feels amazing to have the Nardi and the Bride here. It all feels good. When your office is good, it feels so good. This car needed a Nardi so bad to be with all the period correct stuff it's got. I'm pumped now, guys. Let's go get some drifting done. wicked night here at the drift park, all said and done. I ended up going out and doing some driving, but didn't record anything. I don't know, you guys have seen enough 370Z drifting lately, and 350Z isn't quite right. I've actually got some new prototype GK Tech lower control arms coming. So prototype ones I'm going to test. They're going to be even stronger again, so I really want to test them out, try them out before I bother sort of fixing the front. So I'll put them in to fix the front and test them all out at the same time. There's no point in me putting a good arm in there now to only rip it out in a week or two's time when the new stuff gets here. So yeah, pretty pumped on that. I'll head home and get some stuff done. All right guys, back home now, and we've just spent the last half an hour or so getting rid of, try and turn this around. We had a huge tank that was right here, and we've just gone ahead and got rid of the humongous water tank. So this opens up this whole area that we're going to get mad grass going. So this was originally going to be a little barbecue area, but now I've realized because of the sewage line and everything, we're actually going to get a barbecue area going in that corner. Well, I'm going to wrap this one up. Wifey's about to water the pool. Check out our merch, guys, lukefink.com. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out. Bye.